Just before the launch of Season 12, the Overwatch team has some good news to share on their fight against cheaters, and they have some new social features. Let's have a look. The cheater problem has been front and center in the Overwatch community for the last few months. And that was because it definitely was a growing issue. An issue that Blizzard promised us would be tackled. And today they came in with an update in the shape of a Defense Matrix block. Defense Matrix is their internal project to make Overwatch 2 into a fair and safe game that includes everybody. Everybody except for cheaters. It is not clear over which time period this happened, but Team 4 confirmed that they banned no less than 500,000 cheaters and 40,000 players that grouped up with those cheaters intentionally. 500,000. That's 0.5% of their player base. That is a lot. And those are just the ones that they caught. They caught them both thanks to our reports and some new systems that they have been rolling out. And according to the blog, they're not done yet. They are still working on a series of features that should help them in their fight against cheaters. Of course, they cannot share what they're doing exactly. That makes a lot of sense. But I'm looking forward to see how this is going to pan out in the next few months. I'm glad that they're taking this seriously. I hate cheaters. Look, if you want to ruin your single-player game of Sims, go for it. Doing this in a multiplayer online game is just a douchebag move. Another douchebag move is console players that use devices that allow them to use a mouse and keyboard on console. But it seems Blizzard has been cracking down on them too, as they promised. Not only have they been banning the biggest offenders, they've also been blocking some of these other simmers from playing competitive play, and they've been pushing them into PC lobbies in quick play. Now they're on my territory. I will show them. Talking about console players, in Season 12, the Overwatch team is rolling out a series of new features, social features that are primarily aimed at console players. But that definitely will also be a comfort of life improvement for the rest of us. First off, there's the extended avoid player list. We talked about that in a previous video. Second, they are adding buttons to the in-game scoreboard that will allow us to mute the voice and or text chat of any player in the game. And they added a slider to allow us to change everybody's volume individually, because we all have that one friend that is so much louder than everybody else. That way you can bring him down a notch or 2, or 6, maybe 12. Yeah, some of my friends are really loud. And coming from me, that says a lot. Another interesting addition is that you'll be able to report every single player in your match from that same scoreboard with just 2 clicks. That is going to come in handy. And the final update is an interesting one. See, a few months ago they added streamer mode. It allowed players to go somewhat incognito. Sadly, it turns out that it was often abused by cheaters. That way they stayed below the radar in between matches. I mean, the system would still recognize them as that same player, but other players in the match would not be sure if that is the cheater they ran into in the previous game. Which is kind of sad, because this feature was meant for content creators to kind of avoid abusive or disruptive behavior. So, to fix that, this feature, the streamer mode, will now only be available for players that completed the Unrelenting Hero Challenge, which requires you to win a total of 1,750 games in any game mode. That's a lot. The thing is that cheaters always use new accounts. So yeah, they kind of fixed it. Smart. In other words, Overwatch 2 is going to be a tiny bit safer in Season 12. And Blizzard promises to keep working on new features to better all of our experiences. What do you think about these new features? Let me know in the comments. For now, however, that was it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It always helps me out. I also want to thank my patrons. I could not make these videos without you guys. You have my eternal gratitude. If you have a few minutes left, maybe check out this video. Click it. But above all, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye bye.